Hey, I wanted to tell you about when I was teaching at college level. There was a student present who served in the U.S. Navy, and the student had the job of going into the secret room on the nuclear sub. And that was the room that had computer access to the nuclear missiles. And every day, this particular individual was to go into the secret room and program the nuclear missiles with the launch sequence code for that particular day. The codes obviously changed every day for security reasons. So the student, while serving in the Navy, would get up in the morning, and the job that this individual had was to take these secret codes and program them into the nuclear missiles in case the U.S. ever wanted to wage a nuclear war. Now the student was permitted to let people know that he or she served in the U.S. Navy, and he or she was on a nuclear sub, and that he or she had the job or the position to program secret codes into missiles. However, they were not permitted to go any further in their discussions. In fact, the student told me that every so often, individuals dressed in fine suits would confront him or her and ask him or her if he or she had been sharing any information about nuclear subs and nuclear weapons. Well, folks, what you need to know is that all of it's hooey-gooey nonsense. Which means that whatever it is that was given to this particular individual to program into a computer was just basically nonsense. Because A, nuclear weapons do not exist. B, there is no such thing as a nuclear sub. There are submarines that are powerful, and submarines that are able to stay under the water for a long time. But they are not nuclear powered. Now I understand that sometimes they'll even train students in the Navy for nuclear mechanics and nuclear this and nuclear that. Well, that's fine and dandy, but someday maybe those who have been trained in all this will realize it was just nonsense. They were just on board a regular old submarine that had been refined and made so much more efficient than anything that was ever known during the 2nd World Hoax War. But nevertheless, it's a way of keeping the hoax going by telling people that they're now able to work on nuclear things because they've been trained in nuclear weaponry, and that they've acquired the ability to program launch sequence codes. It's all hooey-gooey nonsense. But the world believes that it's real. So I'm just sharing with you one of my experiences called raw encounters. It's not an experience that I personally have had, but over my lifetime I've been around a great number of individuals through my work and profession, and I've been able to talk to a lot of people over the years, and I've always been fascinated and very interested in anyone who has done any type of service, military service. So this is the story that this particular individual was under the impression that he or she was going into a secret room and given the highest, most confidential information on that submarine next to the captain. The launch codes for a nuclear missile. Well, anyhow, I thought I'd share this story with you and let you know that I no longer believe in nuclear weapons or even nuclear power. It's all a hoax. So whatever it was that this individual was given to program was basically just nonsense that never would be used for any purpose whatsoever, except the one purpose, that is to fool the public and hoax the public. Go to the one who never hoaxes us, the one true God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, who is absolutely incapable of lying to us about anything. Thank you for watching this video.